Hello, this is Jay. I'm back and I want to talk a little bit more about how to make money as a niche marketer. And one more terrific way to monetize these big niches, small niches, any kind of niche is to build a list of email subscribers that you can manage through Aweber, for example, and create an email follow-up sequence and direct them to additional information in the form of free information or paid offers, etc., etc. What you're looking at here is a squeeze page that I have in kind of a large niche. This is in the general sort of how-to internet marketing niche, specifically how to become an affiliate marketer. And I'm offering people who find their way here to this squeeze page access to this free guide to affiliate marketing in exchange for their email address. Now, as I mentioned, you can employ this strategy in larger niches just like this. And you can also drill down into some really crazy little niche markets. As long as you have some content of value to give away, like I am right here, you can employ this exact same strategy and start building a list in some of these underground niches, just like I've been telling you about. And in this way, by building a list of subscribers in these super targeted niches, you are essentially creating little mini businesses with each one of these squeeze pages. Now, the list that I've built just from this one little squeeze page was worth almost $1,000 to me because in my email follow-up sequence I recommended a ClickBank product, and lots of people took me up on that offer. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'll head over to my Aweber account. This is where I manage my email lists, and the squeeze page I just showed you is in fact attached to this list right here. You can see I have over 356 subscribers, and everybody who opts into this list not only gets that free report that I offered them, they're also plugged into an automatic follow-up sequence that I've created for this list specifically. Now, they can opt out at any time. As you can see, 122 people did, but I still have 234 people who are happy to be receiving emails from me going forward for whatever I'm promoting. But let me show you this follow-up sequence that I was telling you about, and I'll show you the exact message that was worth almost $1,000 to me in 2011. It was the last message. Actually, I sent them to a paid offer. I recommended this paid offer, and let me scroll down here. Right, it was the Chris Farrell membership site, which is a ClickBank product. Now let me head over to ClickBank and I'll show you the income that I generated from this single automatic email follow-up message. Here I am. Here is the so you can see starting from first week in January to December, this is all sorted by this single product type, the Chris Farrell membership. I've got almost $1,000, $932.56 from that single email message that I sent to 356 people who opted into that squeeze page. So I hope that you can see the power of these little squeeze pages and the ability to promote related products in any niche with these email follow-up messages. So there you go, yet one more example, one more way to monetize these crazy little niches, both big and small. It's essential to start incorporating this list building strategy into all of your niche marketing. And one last word on squeeze pages. Of course, many of these tips and techniques of monetizing these underground niches can be combined, and in fact I recommend that you do so. One great way to build a platform as a Kindle author is to start creating an email list, and in this way you can promote related offers to them via email, and you can also promote any related book launch within the same niche. I told you that we have created these 2 mind map books because the first one was so successful, but what I haven't showed you is that one of the ways that we promoted the sequel to that book is from an email list that we generated from the book itself. Now what you're looking at right here is that actual Mind Maps ebook on my Kindle reader installed on my PC. And let me just page through here. I'm going to show you exactly how we're collecting these leads inside this book. You're going to love it. Here's the table of contents, but the first chapter is this free bonus mind mapping software. That's right, we're actually giving people a link to a free software tool. We didn't create the software tool, but most people don't know about it. And certainly the people that are interested in learning more about mind mapping are going to be interested in getting a hold of this cool free mind mapping tool. And that's exactly why we included this as our free offer in exchange for their email address. And people can click right through from this Kindle ebook on this link, and it will take them directly to a squeeze page where we're asking people to enter their name and their email address in exchange for access to this cool free mind mapping tool. And believe me, we get a tremendous amount of people opting into this particular list inside this niche, this how-to mind maps niche, to access this free software, which is delivered automatically, by the way, via our autoresponder service. And it also puts them on an email list. As I mentioned, when we launched the second Mind Maps book, we simply sent everybody a message that had opted in and purchased the first one and opted in for this free software tool. We sent them a message that's like, hey, if you like the first Mind Maps book, we're coming out with the second one and it's even better. And in this way, we generated a tremendous amount of sales within a 24-hour period of time, which resulted in a #1 bestseller in Kindle. This is the power of collecting an email list. This is the power of building a platform, and I want you to see and start thinking in terms of how can you combine these tips and techniques and methods that we are teaching you inside this course in order to double or triple or quadruple or even 10 times your profits. That's why we're calling this course Niche 10X in any niche out there. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next video, and I'm going to tell you about one more way to monetize these secret underground niches.